Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're well. Here is Enric from Barcelona, Spain. And we are having this beautiful meeting today, session online on Zoom. Trust the process, trust your life. This is the name of the topic. And this topic was chosen in the groups, in the WhatsApp group and Telegram group, out of a few options that I was proposing, but also for sure because it's a topic that it's on the air, lately a lot. I see a lot of changes. First of all, in my life, for sure, but also in everyone else's lives around me, friends, many other people that works with energy or with healing techniques. A lot of us, let's say, wizards that we like to create a different reality, that we like to explore, that we know that there is more than just a normal life, a normal reality, right? And according to some of my beautiful friends, also that they know a lot about energy, and some they tell me like, "Hey, yeah, we are in a moment that it's really upside down. Many things, or many things are shifting." And besides that, I use always my perception, how I see it, what I feel myself, right? And that I can tell also if I look around. I see that things that they were on the same place for many years, now they are not anymore. And I've been working for many years about changing, about, uh, giving myself and giving to other people the space or the tools for creating changes. And now, since a few months or almost even like more than a year, I've been very quiet, but you can see that things are moving, even moving for people that are not doing much, let's say, actively for changes. And even for them, things are moving a lot. And it's like, okay, that's nice. That's interesting. And for many of us also, it's like, oh, what's going on? Why? Why things are not moving, or why, sorry, not moving in the way I would like, in the right way, or why things got to this place where there's no energy, there's no, excitement, there's no flow for doing that things. So that's why we are here today to talk about this a little bit, and then also we will work a little bit with energy. My specialty is to work with energy, so it's about moving the energy, about connecting. This is something that's been happening for a while on my life, for at least 7 years, where I started to have more perception and more connection with the energy. And for sure, there's many different frequencies. There's many things we can work with. But for me, the most important is that we are connected to the one energy that it's the most important for me, which is yourself. It's not about just finding an energy out of you, or any kind of energy. There's many. Actually, I work with different tools. I also teach different tools for have ease with that connection with yourself. But my main purpose of these free sessions and also live classes that I do is to help you, to help us to have more connection, to have more ease, into have this self connection, this self encountering, this, okay, who is there? I'm looking for something great, and it's you. It's you, that's something great that you're looking for, okay? Then we can also receive from other people, from other things. Yes, amazing. We are all connected. But I see it's very important to have this, clarity, that there is a self experience here. There's an individual experience and evolution, and that's what we have to take care of. Okay, we want to also get better with other things like, job or financial reality, or also relationships. but something important is to see that thing of you. And that's why I believe many of us, we are taken out from our past right now, because it's like, okay, it's time for, really seeing yourself. That's why I'm saying it's funny, because many people, we've been in the spiritual field for more than 10 years, and we've been seeking and moving a lot and doing a lot. And now suddenly it's like, okay, yeah, you were finding yourself, now find yourself even more. That's why I say we should trust, because like we've been looking for that, and we've been working for that. So now let's not freak out, because some people is like, oh, okay, I'm getting crazy because I don't understand anything. So what if that it's part of the process, part of the process of finding yourself. And that's why it's the more you find yourself, the more you trust yourself and the process and your life. Okay, which is all connected. So it's like everything that's happening into your life, it's chaotic, but at the same time it's perfect. And that's some of the things that for our ego, let's say from a mind, that it's totally, programmed, polarized, full of ideas of how it should be, of how we would like to be. So all this is very challenging, right? It's like, oh my God, I don't have this. My life doesn't show up the way I would like. Okay, but that's the mind. Okay, and if you go to your heart, if you go to your being, you can then relax a little bit more and see it's like, oh, okay, everything is it's great. We have so much of this programming here in this reality about you have to be successful, you have to have the best love relationship, a very good partner, everything should be fine, you have to have a good family. And then in moments like that, you realize nothing of that is on place. Maybe. I don't know. For everyone is different, but as I'm seeing around, it's like, okay, not many people has all of these things. And I'm also joking, but I mean, the joke here is that, okay, maybe, now you don't have it on place. Maybe another moment, yes. Maybe you used to have it on place, having your relationship going well, your business going well, wherever. And then suddenly not. Suddenly the things are not going well. And that's here is where with our mind we freak out, It's like, oh, I'm losing, the structure, the comfort. I'm losing the safety, to be safe. We want to be safe, but look at that this being safe is so, uh, focused on that main things as like, for example, work, relationship, some kind of like a social image or success. And look at that, it sounds like so obvious. Some people, I mean, also if you see the social media, it's all like a, like a bombing of these, or the TV, everyone is almost perfect, shiny and perfect. You listen to music and you see the singers and they are just, oh my God, they are perfect, right? And then if you are not one of those, it's like, okay, like who I am. Or if you are not having what you would like, it's like, oh, who I am. But that's your ego, that's your mind saying to you, taking all this programming, taking all this song from this game, that is a game. That's part of this game, challenging you, teasing you, all the time. Okay. But the teasing you is to discover your greatness. Okay. And your greatness doesn't come with accomplishing one of these things or all of these things. Greatness come from yourself, from yourself, realizing yourself, finding yourself, regardless any of these, topics being on place or not. Yes, how is that? I'm happy I can see some of you, so I see if you are following the conversation, falling asleep or not, getting relaxed. Sometimes when we have these talks, people relax. It's normal. My work is also very energetic, is to make us feel more. So sometimes I talk a little bit just to entertain, but my work works also with the energy. So we could do this without much talking, but it's also nice to talk and also helps our mind to understand a little bit. But that's also one of my goals to go beyond the mind, because with the mind it's just amazing. Okay, yeah, we can learn a lot, have a lot, do a lot. But as from your being, there's a place where it's not about doing. It's not about doing a lot. Okay, it's not about understanding a lot. It's about something else. It's all invisible. That's why we talk about magic. That's why we are looking for magic, because magic is what we don't see normally. It's not what everyone else is doing in a normal reality. Okay. Poppy says, I've been crying on off for 3 days. My boys wanted to move out. I will be home alone by myself next week. Upset and sad. Okay. It will be fine, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, it's like then there's these things. I don't know where we were saying that, but like, it's we would like to control it, right? We would like to have the things when we want and to keep the things as long as we want. But that's what I see in my life. It's like the last 2 years, and every day that every day even more, it's like something is there. It's just like going away. Like it's even like you're keeping an energy there, and then like one door is closing, then okay, but you keep going. There's two doors more, then the other door closes, and then at the end the other door closes. And this happened to me a lot lately, and but I love it. I love it and I appreciate it because thanks to that I can go somewhere else. Okay, so that's how we should see things. Even things that we like, and that's our attachment that we have to these things that we like a lot, that is many times related to people, right? People we love, either kids, family, or partners, or friends, even. And many people tell me the same, like, oh yeah, I had my best friend, but now we don't talk anymore. That's like really like the story of that I most heard these last months. And yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I had this friend, good friend, and now it's, yeah, I don't know why suddenly disappeared. Or I cannot talk anymore to my friend, or I don't like anymore how these people treat me. So probably if you feel that, that's what also other people might feel. And that's how I see it. Like we're in a moment that it's inviting us to go inside, inwards, to look at who is there, and to let go things, to polish, these all things that are still there in your system that you don't want anymore, right? That's what I'm saying. It's amazing because this is happening even without doing anything, without going to a session, without going to a retreat. It's happening already for free. That's why I don't do anything, you know. I'm quiet. I'm just observing and enjoying this. But and I have to start to do something also, It's at the end, it's if it's very long without doing anything, you get bored. So, or I don't know, it comes and goes, right? The sense of you have a job to do, the necessity of creating also, and then just like no reason. I follow, in my case, pulses. I follow, the sensations. And I guess that's an experience of myself to also explore how is it not to follow anyone, not to follow anything, not to follow something that someone told me. That's part of my nature. It's not always easy because then you're alone walking there, but it's part of my life. And that's why my invitation is to trust whatever you are having, whatever it's happening in your life, just to trust, because something I can find in this, experience of myself is that there's me there. It's me there. And that's the one thing I can rely on. And then the rest is extra. The rest is just for fun, for joy, for enjoying a lot when we're sharing and whatever we can create. Okay. But at the end, there's you there, which is also the only person that is responsible for taking care of yourself. Okay. And we love to take care of someone else. Either it's our kids or our partners or our best friends. And that's a very good way so you can value someone else more than you. But I think that formula this way doesn't work. I tried a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's for free. Now life is putting me there somewhere where like, okay, everyone I had in my life that was valuable is not anymore. There is no one that is valuable but me. And not because anyone says it, because I can say it to myself. And that's how we become also strong, because we don't rely on anyone else value, evaluation, validation. It can be easier or at least less confusing and build this source, this space of trust and magic, okay? And this is not isolation or selfishness. It's an evolution, it's a growth. Okay, the sharing is there. It's part of life. It's not we're not alone. But again, we are responsible of some part, of some space. And that space is our body, ourself, our life, our stuff, our things, our ideas, our emotions. Yeah. Great. I hope you're enjoying. How are you? How is it going? Good. Great. Any question? Is there? You can write it on the chat or ask. Okay, so you see, we can also be quiet and still things are happening. And that's maybe one of the biggest challenge to learn to be doing nothing, because we are, pulled all the time to do something, to get distracted. It's like our way to relax is to watch videos, watch the TV, do something which is amazing. I'm not against anything. But that's how, when we want to do things all the time, is the way we can avoid also to be connected with ourselves. It's like, okay, I'm going to distract myself so I don't have to feel, or I don't have to take care of my feelings, because the feelings can be there, right? But I don't have to look at them and let go them. Okay, it's like this game is set in a way that there's a lot of games to distract you, to pull your presence, your freedom actually, because with that presence comes that observation, comes the connection, and it comes the freedom, because I realize what's true and what's not true. Oh, this is not true for me. Just letting it go. Okay, but if I'm full on doing what's the reality taking me to do, I cannot be myself. I just have to be someone, like a normal man, a normal woman, a normal Spanish person, a normal Polish person, a normal Indonesian person, or from anywhere, Romanian, I don't know the rest, Mexican. Okay, there's a lot of things there for us to kind of lose, right? To give up. Okay, and here's the invitation is about that, okay? About feeling yourself, like feeling your body, sensing your body. How does your body sense? So we can start with that to feel our body. And then yeah, probably there's a place of the body that you feel more than another place. Maybe there's already like some meltiness, I know. Because what we are going to feel is the energy, our energy, the energy of our being. So again, it's like if I'm distracted with our mind, with my mind, I don't feel much of what is my energy. I just think of who I am, what I should do, what's good, what's not good. Okay, but that's then all the attention is there trapped in the mind. Okay, that's why now we go a little bit into the body, into put awareness into our body and see what part of our body is having more sensation, more intensity, more energy, more warmth. And the thing is that when we get into the energetic world, it's like there's a quietness of the mind, but then you can see you can tune in the into the vibration, into the movement of the energy. It's like the energy is moving. But again, when the mind is moving, that you don't see the energy, you don't feel the energy. But when you are tapping into the energy, into that, you know, apparently quietness, what is the quietness for the mind, but the energy is moving. In that movement of energy, that frequencies, first of all, of our, origin, our being, it can melt us, it can relax us, because it's like, oh, okay, I can be at home. I don't have to do anything. I just have to be. Okay, so put your attention into your chest. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . into your heart. I normally always start there because, oh yeah, sorry. Adrian was drinking water. I will drink more. I drink more. And that's maybe the place I base um, the tools of life, the tools I teach into that point of the heart, because I found that here it's like, okay, how can I feel myself, my being? How can I enter to myself? And so we start there, putting the tension on the heart. It's like I'm lost. If you are lost, you go to your heart. You put the attention in your heart. You can put your hands there, in your chest, in your heart, because you want to feel it even more. Like, okay. It's amazing. It's so simple, but when you're lost and after a few, at the beginning, maybe you don't feel anything. You're like, oh, I'm lost, I'm lost. And you have your hands there. I don't feel anything. Yes, but wait a little bit. If you put your hands there, you stay there for a few minutes. When you are lost, you will start to change your frequency. Okay, okay, because you're going to listen to yourself, to your energy. And you can close your eyes. I'm going to guide a little bit now the session, the energy. So stay there with your hands in your heart and just start to feel the energy that is there. The energy that's there is like you're going to your world, to your inner world, which is not small. Maybe it's the biggest world, the universe. So you feel that energy in your chest and you feel how this energy is just vibrating, making you calm. And making your body more relaxed. And here you don't want to hear your mind, you want to hear yourself. You, the consciousness, the being that you are. The voice that you are. Not your head. Your true voice. Your wisdom. Your wisdom beyond time. So as you can see, these energies start to grow in your body. So like more parts of your body are also receiving that energy. This energy is increasing in your body through every part of your body, including your arms, including your lower body, your head for sure. Supposedly your head is quiet. And if not, let's melt it a bit more. You see, when you tune into you, it's stronger than anything. So your head also relaxes. Even if something comes in your head is fine. And if you cannot relax, just allow yourself to lose control. Don't try to control everything. It's not fun. And then also including your legs are relaxed. And everything that is kind of trying to disturb you, just allow it to go away or send it away. Like you have to own your space, your body. And your whole body is vibrating at the same tone. Your tone, your pulse. And if there is a part of the body that's still not, allow more energy there. Allow more of this energy to reach that part. Your whole body is melted in the same tone. You can feel your heart pulsating. Your power, your strength, your trust, your power for life. And with that, nothing should scare you. There is nothing much important. If you have this, what you have now, you have the power for life. You have the source for life, which is the magic within you, the magic of your being. When we are connecting with our being, we are entering into the intelligence of the being. We are getting into a different perspective, a greater perspective. When we are connected, we are beyond time, out of time, and also out of doing. And that's a beautiful experience to learn what's beyond doing, to discover. I'm not saying much because some of you are totally receiving. I think it's good. It was required. And it could you can continue also later, or hopefully you will keep with this energy for a while. Or we will do more connections, I hope, soon. Again on Zoom, maybe in Poland soon. Right? Maybe one day in Indonesia as well. In Indo, they are sleeping. The ones from Indo. And with all that, I only see 6 people. The rest, I just have to imagine all of you. I don't know if they are sleeping or wherever. Yeah, the energy keeps moving and on. But for the ones that you are awake or want to move, you can start moving. And if you want to stay like that, stay how you are, enjoy. Someone says, I feel so empty inside, but in a good meaning. Thank God. Says, I didn't have that feeling in my life. Yeah, that's good that you feel that space or that emptiness. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's I call it the energetic world when we tap into energy, which is not separate from the world. I think it's more that we are in the energetic world, but then we are in this kind of mask or, you know, dress of this reality. And that's why it's powerful and magic when we are able to listen to the energetic world, which includes, yeah, all the greatness of the creation, the immense and infinite creation, and all the mysteries, all the things that we already are. And then we kind of start to gain more, at least more peace and confidence for this life, and then to do all the things we are here for, because I think we are here for many things, maybe. There is something in Polish. I guess it's thank you. Because I see a hand like this. Bardzo dziękuję. I am sure I didn't say it well. Okay, how are you? The ones that you are alive and awake. Someone is asking to feel this energy, we should practice this every day. Yes, you can try this to connect with yourself, putting the hands on your chest. I also somehow help you energetically during this meeting. That's also what I do, and you can do it yourself. I mean, it's this, and the truth is also when we connect here in a group, so it's also powerful, and also that's what I do in the classes. I show also this and different tools to increase that connection, that capacity, to strengthen this capacity of connect with yourself and your magic and your capacities, your power, okay, and your power with energy. Is asking with music or in silence. It's okay with music or in silence as you like. I normally do it in silence. It's true that when I do a session, like a live session, a group session, I use music also. It's all fine. Anything else? If there is any question or comment, you can write it here on the chat so I read it. Okay, no questions. Good, everyone is relaxed. So very nice to have you all here. So many of you, it's the first time I see you, so it's nice. And thank you, Adrian, very much for inviting people and translating. It's been very nice. And hopefully one day we will be there in Poland also. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a good evening, a good night, or anything. Thank you, Stellian, Hax. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. See you. Take care.
Dzięki.
Jinky. Jinky is in Polish, right? Oh, now I know it. Thank you. I was really asking how it's how is that said? Jinky. Jinky, jinky. Gracias. También español. Bye bye. Arigato in Japanese also. Terima kasih in Indonesian, I guess. Bye bye. See you.